Belize is a tender port, and you get that feeling that you're leaving your ship behind because it's quite a way into the port. There are 4 docks in the port because a number of ships may be parked out there at sea, and the local boats and water taxis run you backwards and forwards to your ship. But it is a long way, so you may well consider, if you're thinking of an excursion, that you do it via the ship. So if you're late back, they'll wait, because look, that's how far it is. Many people just stay in the port dock. It's buzzy, there are enough bars for everybody, and it's certainly very, very colourful. The local Calypso Train tour is very popular, so much so you might leave it till a little later on in the day to take it. Not only are there various tours, but you'll see various prices shown for exactly the same tours. The prices we see here may be old because this video will have changed by the time you watch it. But if you go onto the Doris Visits website, on the Belize page, it will show you the current prices that are available for these tours. Whichever excursion you take, inevitably you'll be back at Belize City Cruise Port. And because there's a lot of people going back on the boats to their ships out in the middle of the ocean, you'll have to wait. So you'll probably end up in a bar. You may even have lunch there. But it's a pretty fun place and you will enjoy yourself. Seafood is definitely a speciality. And what you'll notice as you're queuing to go back on your tender to get to the ship is that it's a changeover port for many staff, cabaret acts, and the people who work to give you your entertainment during the day. So you'll begin to meet people you're going to see on stage for the following week. The long journey starts back to your ship, and you'll see the seagulls chasing you out, wondering if you have any food for them. Just a reminder, whichever port you go to, wherever you stop, take with you the daily newspaper that the ship gives you. It has 2 sets of phone numbers on it. It has the phone number of your contact on land, the port authority or office that the ship uses there in that port. Anything happens, you can contact them. It also has the ship's numbers, so if you're late back or you're going to miss the ship, you can ring back to the ship. Coming up next, we have a preview of where you may be going next, which is Cozumel, a great port in the Caribbean. Jean cruises into Cozumel.
It's a beautiful evening and we're just arriving in Cozumel, where we were lucky enough to get here for the whole evening, and then we've got an overnight, and then we've got the whole day tomorrow till about 11 o'clock. The Carnival Valor, there's the Holland America line, there's us, there's the Icon of the Seas and the Voyage of the Seas. They don't have buses on the island, but they do have little motor taxis for 2 people. I can't believe we found this, it's brilliant. Literally 5 minutes walk from the ship. If you come off the ship and turn left and just walk away along about 5 minutes, you'll find this lovely little square with bars and shops.
And my last tip, and this is a really serious one, if you have a margarita in each of these beach bars, you might not get back to the ship. Looks like they found a nightclub they wish to go in. I thought the guy was pretty good at that last place we went to. No, it looks like this is not the right place. Jean cruises into the Cayman Islands.
You can get a $12 trip to the beach, or if you pay $30, you can get a sightseeing tour, which takes 2 hours.
So what you guys want to do?
You can't walk around looking at your phone and not looking where you're going.
Turn right to go shopping.
And the biggest selling thing in all the shops is Blackbeard's rum cake. Really nice.
Go straight on to see the Heroes Square.
We're in Heroes Square, and this sculpture is called Tradition. I absolutely love this statue. It's called Aspiration.
Or turn left for the beach.
2 minutes from where you get off the tender is the Cayman Craft Market.
He came back and washed him back into the shore, and he's so happy. After the story, the kids get to color.
Now we're going to go and try and find the beach.
And the nearest beach is just over the road.
You don't need to snorkel. These fish are practically alive here.
Look, there's somebody with them and they're jumping around. The fish are literally just waiting off that rock.
Yes, I'm one of the artists here in the Cayman Islands.
Absolutely beautiful. They're all beautiful, aren't they?
Thank you.
It's not very far until you come to Sunset Cove, and there is the most glorious bay, completely safe for swimming, safe for children, and sandy bottom. It's fantastic. Just along the Mississippi River from the ship is this fantastic paddle steamer. And behind me is the statue of Major General Andrew Jackson. St. Louis Cathedral is in Jackson Square. It's the burial place of Marie Laveau. She was a voodoo high priestess. You find this shop at 612 Domain Street, and you can have a reading inside. It's quite spooky in there. Look at these voodoo dolls.
Hola amigos, we have come here to the French Quarter in New Orleans and we have discovered this cigar factory. I am here with Doris right now who's just visiting. We're going to go inside and see what they do.
Brilliant, I can't wait.
I think it's just cigars.
We've just seen a great band called Preservation Hall Jazz Band, and you mustn't miss it if you come here. Bourbon Street is a street full of bars and music. We just missed Mardi Gras, but you can imagine as the processions come down the street, the people stand on their balconies.
Please hit the subscribe button to Cruise Doris Visits. And also review the books if you read them. Thank you very much. Gene's Port Guides are in playlists on YouTube, so the Caribbean is in the Caribbean playlist, and all the others are in their own playlist. Please subscribe.